One day, I was on my way to a little job. I think I was going to paint a closet. At the time, Four Winds Studio was based in Toronto. So anyway, I turned into this little neighborhood and I parked my little yellow car, my very first car, across the street from the house with the closet I was going to go paint. The house next door to that was a very stylish home. It had its own underground garage. And all of a sudden, a car came flying out of that garage like the Batmobile leaving the Batcave, and it flew across the street right into the side of my little yellow car. I was stunned, of course, surprised, but not as surprised as I was when the lady in the car flung her door open and said, "Who parks a car there?" So I said, "You mean where it says parking?" Surely I can't be alone in thinking that when you're looking for a place to park a car, a parking sign is a pretty good indication that your quest has been successful. It was very quiet there for a minute after that. But then all of a sudden, the lady began to laugh and she said, "That's pretty funny. Look, I'm sorry. It's just that I've been waiting for a guy to come for 2 days straight to give me a quote for painting the inside of my house. And now he's stood me up again." And I said, "Well, that's 2 mistakes you've made today." She said, "What do you mean?" And I said, "Well, you totaled my car, yeah, and you should have hired me to paint your place. I don't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon, so why don't I give you a quote?" And that's exactly what I did. I ended up painting pretty much every room in that house. That was over 20 years ago, and that was a great day. A strange day, but great. But you know what the best thing about that day was? It was actually something the client said after I had finished her house. She said, "You know, I'm so glad I drove into your car because I feel like I gained not only a great painting company, but I gained a friend." I remember being pretty touched by that, and I sort of blurted out, "Well, like the song says, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there." It was quiet there for a minute, and finally she said, "Wow, that was really corny." So that's the story. And now we've started a new story in Nova Scotia, and I couldn't be happier. Four Winds Studio is now based on Nova Scotia's beautiful South Shore. Mahone Bay, Lunenburg, Bridgewater, Chester, St. Margaret's Bay. Tell me about your project. Just call, and I'll be there.